Hello?
Saruda, can you read me a bedtime story?
Do I have to?
Please?
Fine.
Yay!
Well, so what do we got? Where did that come from?
My pants.
Oh no. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, look at that! The Miller's Tale. The connector had this tale ye told her, and all the ruta nos there yond na older, that he na said it was a noble storia, and worthy for to drawing to memoria. And namely the gentles every tune
Saruda, what language are you speaking?
English.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't understand the word you're saying.
Well, I mean, didn't you know that this is written in Middle English?
No.
So... Wait! Look! There's a translation!
Can you read that then? Cause
Sure.
you sound like a Norwegian.
Once upon a time, there lived at Oxford a rich churl who boarded paying guests. He was a carpenter by trade.
Is it gonna rain later?
I predict wetness in your future.
This is Sir Nicholas. He can tell the weather.
House he had a room, alone, without further company, and nicely decked with fragrant herbs. And he himself was as sweet and clean as the root of licorice or any ginger. Lay a pretty psaltery, on which by night he made melody, so sweetly that all the room rang with it.
Na 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 na.
People often blessed his merry voice. This carpenter had recently married a wife, whom he loved more than his life. She was 18 years of age. He was jealous and kept her on a short leash, for she was wild and young, and he was old, and judged himself near to being a cuckold.
Back here.
His wife was lovely. Her body was as graceful and slim as a weasel's.
Was she as beautiful as Dan Reed?
That's impossible.
Oh.
Now, sir, and again, sir, it so happened that one day this pleasant Nicholas happened to flirt and play with this young wife, and while her husband was at Osney, these clerks are very subtle and sly, and privately grabbed her by the crotch.
Don't even think about it. Unless I have my will of you, I will surely die.
Now, this is not proper behavior for a gentleman.
What's a crotch?
Love me now or I'll die.
I ain't about that lifestyle.
Please! I need you. Never gotten laid. Why? No. Oh, okay. He's an idiot. I got this.
When Nicholas had done thus every deal, and thanked his about to the lendus wheel, he kissed her sweeter, and taketh his psalteria, and playeth faster, and maketh melodia.
Now, there was the parish clerk of that church, who was called Absalom. His hair was curly and shone like gold, and spread out like a big, wide fan. He could trip and dance 20 different ways according to the then manner of Oxford, and prance to and fro on his legs, and play song tunes on a small fiddle.
Hi!
He sometimes sang in the high treble loudly, and he could play as well on his guitar.
Shut up!
And I will always...
He tried to woo Allison. Once, to show his agility and skill, he played basketball on a high scaffold. He was a straight baller.
And so it happened on a Saturday that this carpenter had gone to Osney, and Pleasant and Nicholas and Allison agreed to this effect, that Nicholas should invent himself a wily trick to fool his simple-minded, jealous husband. And if this game went right, she would sleep in his arms all night, for this was his desire, and hers too. Right away, without another word, Nicholas wouldn't stand for further tarrying, but very quietly carried to his room full of food and drink for a day or two.
Dude, don't be like that! Don't be like that! Don't leave me! Dude!
Hey babe, where's Nicholas?
I don't know. I think he's sick.
Alright, that's hot. See ya.
It followed that all that Saturday, and until sundown on Sunday, Nicholas stayed quiet in his room and ate and slept or did whatever he wanted.
Wait, what are you doing here? Oh, come on!
Dieth is scared that Nicholas has catcheth a cold. He might die. Can you go check up on him?
Okay. Nicholas is staring at the ceiling. He's covered in these chips. They're really tasty. They're not as good as tan meat, of course, but they're really good. But Nicholas is staring at the ceiling. What should he do? He's not feeling good.
First we have to pray. Oh, Saint Fried Rice, please help us. It's enough praying. Let's go check up on him. What's up, Nicholas? I heard you weren't feeling good.
I had a vision. There's gonna be a flood, and we're all gonna die.
That sucks. What did the vision say?
The only way we can save ourselves is by getting tubs on the roof that are connected by ropes. So when the flood comes, we can cut the ropes and float for safety. Allison will have to be in the middle, and we will be on the two side tubs.
So it's a good idea, but like, why is my girl in the middle?
Because God told me that that's the way it must be.
That's solid. Let's go, dude.
Let's do this.
On Monday, when night drew on, he shut his door without lighting any candles and arranged everything as it was supposed to be. And shortly, they all three climbed up. They sat still for a time it takes to go a furlong. Wearied by his own diligence, the carpenter fell into a dead sleep, as I judged just about curfew time or a little later. He groaned painfully for the affliction of his spirit, and then he snored, for his head lay uncomfortably. Nicholas crept down from the ladder, and Allison hurried down very softly. Withouten words mo de guntebeda, there as the carpenter is wont to lie up, there was the revel and the melodia, and thus light Allison and Nicholas, in businessa of mirtha and of solace, till that of the bella of lotus gan to ringe, and fares in the chancel gonna singa.
Are you reading in Middle English again?
No.
Really? Because I couldn't understand what you just said. Here, let me see the book.
No. Let me just.
Let me see the book.
You can't.
I want to see the
The
book.
truth hurts. You
I
can't
want
know
to
the truth.
understand.
No,
I
give me
don't
the
understand.
Now Absalom went to woo Allison again.
John the carpenter is gone.
Sick! Allison, my sweet honeycomb, will you please kiss me?
No.
Please?
Fine.
Oh, what the? Oh, God!
Give me that hot poker. I need to go teach someone a lesson.
Oh my God! Somebody give me water! Help! Water! Ah!
The neighbors high and low ran in to gape at this man, who lay still in a faint, pale and wan, for he had broken his arm with the fall. But he had to take the blame for his own mishap, for when he spoke he was soon put down by Pleasant Nicholas and Allison. They told everyone that he was mad. He was so afraid of Noel's flood, through hallucination in that his folly he had bought himself 3 kneading tubs and he had hanged them up under the roof, and that he had asked them, for God's love, to sit under the roof for in good company. The people set to laughing at his delusion. They peered and gaped up at the roof, and turned all his misfortune into a joke, for whatever the carpenter said in answer, it did no good. No one listened to his explanation. He was cursed with strong oaths, and was considered mad through all the town, for every clerk immediately stuck with the other story. They said, "The man is mad, dear brother," and everyone laughed at this fuss. Thus was the carpenter's wife screwed, in spite of all his guarding and jealousy, and Absalom had kissed her lower eye, and Nicholas is scalded on the bum. The tale is done, and God save all the company.
The end.
Wait, so you mean that Absalom kissed Allison in the butt, and then he went and got a hot poker and shoved it up Nicholas's rear end, and then John the carpenter fell out of the sky in a bathtub and then broke his arm, and then everybody laughed?
Wait, how do you know that?
Spark notes.
Oh.
First things first, I'm the realest. Drop this and let the whole world feel it. Let them feel it. And I'm still in the...
Recently married a wife, whom he loved more than his life. She was 18 years of age. He was jealous.
It's okay. No.
You're gonna walk by.
Ooh, yeah, I have an idea.
Nicholas is gonna like grab you.
Yeah.
Except, like,
You're gonna grab my shoulder, buddy. I'm not grabbing your crotch.
Wait,
Don't worry.
yo guys, I have an idea. Since we can like make, so we don't have to keep going back and forth. Let's shoot all the bedroom scenes right now. Cause you can piece them together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, how would we do that? Like, there's gonna be how many more? Maybe 1 or 2.
we have no idea.
Cause like, there's gonna be so there's gonna be one where
Alright, stop.
there's gonna be an ending.
Yeah, let me see that.
And
Yeah.
we gotta say something at the ending.
Oh, no.
Be like, that's the most awesomest tale I've ever heard.
No, the ending is gonna be like, since he like
Are you recording this?
he like obscures like what the since he like reads like the really inappropriate parts in middle English and I don't get it.
Oh.
I'll be like, wait, so you mean that?
Give us some.
The creative process.
No, it'll be like, so you mean that? No, so it'll be like, so you mean that Absalom
Quick.
kissed
Picture
Allison
videotape
in
it.
the butthole?
Wait. There.
And then he went and got a hot poker and shoved it into Nicholas's.
Nicholas's ass? So it was like,
Backwards?
You look like.
No, Sabrina's gonna be like, wait, how'd you find that out? And I'll be like, Spark Notes.
that's funny, yeah. Alright.
Ugh, hate her.
Go.
What am I saying?
The end.
Oh.
Circle or something.
and spin.
In the fall. You need to act like it actually happened.
Oh, okay. I got
Yo, Bishop, break his leg. He's gonna have real pain.
And you need to scream like